Welcome to your video, IELTS Writing Video 1. I'm Professor Nguyen, an IELTS and TOEFL instructor in the Avant English program. In the following video lesson, you will learn 5 ways to help you write English better for a higher IELTS score. The 5 ways that we look at today are: number 1, the writing process; number 2, structure of the IELTS essay; number 3, paragraphing; number 4, your thesis statement; and number 5, writing the introduction paragraph. Follow these 4 steps before you write one word in writing task 1 or 2. The writing process. First, think. Analyze the prompt. What is the question you need to answer? Number 2, outline. Organize your response. Number 3, write. Craft your 4-paragraph response to writing task 2 or your report format for writing task 1. And finally, number 4, proofread. Review for any grammar, vocabulary mistakes, and did you answer the question? The typical IELTS essay has 4 paragraphs. Your first paragraph is the introduction paragraph. The first line should be your thesis statement that answers the essay prompt plus 2 reasons. In sentence number 2, give the first reason. In sentence number 3, give us the second reason. Start with first and second because these are the signposts that you want to use in your introduction paragraph and later use them in your essay. And finally, your last sentence should be the transition sentence. For the introduction paragraph, writing these 2 aspects are discussed below, it's fine. Just write that. And now you have your introduction paragraph. Let's continue with the structure of the essay. After the introduction paragraph, write the 2 body paragraphs. Most of your essays, but not all on the IELTS, are what I call 1 plus 2. That is, 1 idea plus 2 reasons or examples. There is only one other essay type that asks you to talk about both sides of an issue and give your own opinion. So in that case, you would have 3 smaller body paragraphs. The first line of your paragraph should be the topic sentence, that is, the main idea of your paragraph. Remember, 1 paragraph should only contain 1 idea. Then follow up with 2 reasons and an example for each. Finally, write the transition. Most candidates do not write a transition between the first body paragraph and the second body paragraph, but you can gain some hefty points if you do. A transition sentence looks at the topic you were just writing about and then looks forward to the next topic you're going to discuss. That is, it acts as a bridge between the 2 paragraphs, and there you have your transition. The last and easiest part of your essay is the conclusion. Just write 1 or 2 sentences, refer to the thesis, that is, restate the thesis, don't copy it word for word, and end with a big idea for the reader to think about. Sometimes that's referred to as the clincher. Don't introduce any new ideas in your conclusion. Paragraphing. The paragraph is the main idea to organize your thoughts in your essay. The IELTS graders are checking for your paragraphs. 1 idea for 1 paragraph. And each paragraph should be 4 to 6 sentences each. This is the first line of your essay, and it's so very important, the thesis statement. Your thesis does 2 things. First, it tells the reader what your essay is all about. And second, and really most important for the IELTS, It's your answer to the IELTS essay prompt, quote, for 2 reasons. You need 2 subsequent paragraphs, so you need 2 reasons. Don't write any empty introductory lines, and don't paraphrase the essay prompt. Remember, you only want to paraphrase the vocabulary in the essay prompt. Ignore a lot of the information you see on the internet about this. Those people are totally wrong. After your thesis statement, then give the 2 reasons to support your ideas, as we talked about above, and end with a transition sentence. Here's an example of a thesis statement. Example: the government should implement recycling to protect the environment for 2 reasons. So, as you can see, not only do you answer the question, it's not an opinion, it is your thesis. Why? Because you are tacking on there for 2 reasons. So, an opinion is, I believe this. But a thesis goes beyond that and is going to tell the reader why you believe what you believe. Let's write an intro paragraph now. Here's your essay prompt. Joblessness is a challenge for recent college graduates. To what extent do you agree or disagree? You may want to stop the video now to think about it and then write your own introduction paragraph to this topic. A sample response follows. Here is one introduction paragraph you could write as a response. Yours may be entirely different, but still follow the same format. Recent university graduates often do not have a job for 2 reasons. First, those who newly have a college degree do not have the skills a company needs. Second, competition is fierce because the current difficult job market. These 2 aspects are discussed below. So notice the thesis statement. Recent university graduates often do not have a job for 2 reasons. First, and notice the signpost first, and then the next sentence second, another signpost, pointing out very clearly to the reader and the IELTS grader what your 2 points are that you're going to discuss later in the essay. And then finally, the transition sentence. These 2 aspects are discussed below. So let's recap what we've looked at so far today in the video. Number 1, the writing process. Number 2, the structure of the IELTS essay. Number 3, paragraphing. Number 4, your thesis statement. And number 5, writing the introduction paragraph. Thank you very much for being with me today to learn more about IELTS writing. Good luck on the IELTS. I'm Professor Wynn.